Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. I am Tatiana. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do a quick weave with a bang using a closure. I'm first going to put my hair into a low ponytail. We're going to make sure that it is not gripping or tight at the nape because you do not want any tension bumps. Going in with a generous amount of our liquid protectant cap, we're going to be applying that all over our head, and we're going to literally just place that going all the way back as if we're doing like a slick back gel ponytail look. So the liquid protectant cap is used to protect your hair from any glue trying to seep through the cap and getting onto your hair. This product is blow dried and it's going to get nice and hard to create a shell. That way nothing damages your hair, and it's a really easy removal process. I will be filming that one for you, so just stay tuned. So with my ponytail, I'm just going to put it into a braid and then I'm going to crochet it through my hair. One thing I forgot to do after I dried my hair was to actually cut that rubber band of the ponytail. Please make sure you do that. That way you do not have a hump or a lump in your head. I was able to, of course, disguise mine, but if you're doing this at home, definitely just cut the rubber band. So now I'm just going in with my Rush Speed Freak blow dryer. It's a 2000 watt blow dryer, so it's pretty powerful. And this, okay y'all, so I got this from my local beauty supply. It was their final sale and I just needed something pretty cute, and this is all they had, so we had to work with it. So you'll need to just apply one cap, and then going in with my Got To Be spray, I like to just add an extra barrier, and we're just going to spray that all over our head, and we're going to blow dry this till it is nice and hard. And you'll know when it is dry completely because it's going to turn white. Now going in with our closure, this closure y'all I had in my salon suite for quite some time, and I believe this is honestly like a 6x6. It looked like it's a little bit wider than a 5x5. Now going in with my shears, I'm just going to be cutting off that excess lace. This does not have to be nothing dramatic. We're just going to go straight across. Now we're just going to be tracing this thick part of the closure with hair glue. You could put a nice amount on there, but just don't get too happy because you don't want it to smear all over the place and get onto your actual hair of your closure. And now this is what it should look like once we got our hair glue, and then we are ready to apply. So the way I applied mine, I didn't start at the very front of my hairline. I kind of started just a little bit back, maybe like ½ an inch. I did this because I wanted my bang to fall a certain way, and there was a certain type of flatness that I was going for. And it's not really necessary to put it right at the hairline anyway. But this part is definitely optional. If you want to go further, you can go further. So before we do anything, you just want to blow dry your closure. Go ahead and press on it. Make sure that it is nice and firm onto the head. So I'm applying my first track a little bit past my ear. And then what we're going to do is place the next track just a little bit past that last track. So you're going to be doing that each time. So every time you go up, you're going to go a little bit past where you did your last track. You're going to do this all the way and get to the corners of the front of that closure. As you can see, we're kind of closing that up just a little bit, but I'm still having a little bit of space just because of the colors that I'm using. And then like I showed you in my half up half down videos, all we're going to be doing is placing each track from one side of the closure to the other side of the closure, and it's going to start to get smaller and smaller until we get to the back. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all from this angle exactly what I mean, where we're going from one side of the closure to the other side of the closure. And I'm making sure that my tracks are nice and close because I wanted my hair to still be nice and full. And as you can see, as we continue to go up towards the back of the closure, our tracks get smaller and smaller. It's going to get to a point where you're not going to be curving anymore, but you're just going to be going straight across. I'm liking these little colors that I chose though. I just had to come up with something, y'all. I couldn't just have just one color. And this is like some old school, you know, that chocolate hair. I couldn't believe I saw it, but they're discontinuing it at their store. And you see how we're going straight across. And now we're just gonna blow dry and make sure that it's nice and secure before we do any more styling. So I wanted to give you a nice close-up so that you can see exactly how my tracks were laid. And then we're gonna go ahead and of course cut off that excess cap. And there is no tracks, as you can see, on my edges or anything like that. My edges are actually protected by the liquid protectant. Going in with my Nairobi foam, this is how I mold my bang and mold my hair to actually fall the way I want it to. So right now I'm just parting to see exactly how much hair I want to fall on my face. And then I'm going to go in with the Nairobi foam and we're just going to apply a generous amount to the very top. Go ahead and smear that going all the way around. Get it nice and flat, and I'm using a fine tooth comb. And we want this to be a nice and flat finish. So we're just going to be combing and molding, doing some sculpting, and then going up my blow dryer on high heat. I'm going to be pressing and blow drying and guiding the hair as to where I want it to fall. And now we're going to be going on into the bangs, y'all. This is not easy, but it's not hard either. I love razor combs first, okay? Razor combs is great for a guide, and it does not create a harsh, blunt line. So I'm just getting the majority of what my bang will be, and we're just going to be starting off slowly, just cutting. We're not cutting super short. This is not the finished cutting process. We're just getting some of that weight out, and we're just kind of thinning out exactly where we want the hair to possibly fall. So going in with my scissors, I am going to be point cutting. Point cutting helps to create a natural fall of the bangs instead of that harsh bang look. So I'm just grabbing another piece of my hair as a guide, and then we're going to go up just a little bit higher. So you want to work your way up, y'all. Don't start super high because you can't put hair back. So it'll suck if you did all this work and your bang was too high. So now we created our guide. So now I'm just going to be going into my sides. And then we're going to be using what I already cut. And I'm going to start off doing a little face framing first. A little face framing, a little point cutting, just to see how much bang I want. Y'all take y'all time when you do this. And then I just like to go back in periodically. Now I'm just going to be using some of my Fantasia Spritz. I'm going to split my bang. And we're just going to do some styling to the bang area. That way we can see exactly where the hair is falling after we've cut it. And then we'll be able to actually continue to finish doing our main cutting. So you don't do the finish cutting while you're doing your first one. You do it after you style the hair. So now we see exactly what's going on, and now I know exactly how much I need to cut as far as the sides, if I want to go for this mushroom bang look or if I want a wider bang. And I definitely wanted a wider bang. So I'm just periodically just slowly cutting off hair, looking at it while it's styled again to see how it's falling. So this is what you'll be doing, honestly, when it comes to the bang part. It's going to be a lot of pressing and slightly cutting and, you know, pressing again, far as in your bangs area until you get it the way you want it. Now, instead of my scissors, I like to go in with my razor comb because it's going to cut off a little bit of hair, but not too much. And now, because I didn't want a heavy bang, I'm going to be taking some of that weight out. I'm just going to be sliding that on top of my bang because I want it to be kind of slightly see-through. So don't become heavy with it because it will cut off a nice amount. We're just taking off just a little bit of weight. so y'all can start to see my eyebrows a little bit. Now going in with my BioSilk, I'm just going to be applying just a gentle amount onto my hair, and we're just going to press my hair out so that we can really get a feel of exactly how this hairstyle is coming out so far, and if I'm digging it, if I want my bang to be a little bit shorter on the sides. But you will never know until the hair is completely styled. Always remember that. Do not do your main cutting until your whole head is styled. Once it is completely styled, that's when you'll see what needs to be cut on. So I'm just going back in, touching up my bang. That way we can see exactly what the whole look is doing. Yes, ma'am. It is coming out so cute so far. All right. So now I'm just noticing we just want to cut just a little bit. Just want to cut just a little bit on those sides. You see that extra piece right there? Just doing a little point cutting. Be careful of your eye. Y'all, this look just needs a little liner with a gloss and just some nice big hoops. This is definitely the look that I was going for. You gotta have some nice big gold hoops for a bang look, okay? And there you have it, ladies. You got a protective quick weave with bangs using a closure. I hope I was able to help you all with this video. I hope I explained it as best as I could, babes. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe if you haven't already for more new bomb videos. And follow me on Instagram at _TatiTV. And I will see you, babes, in my next video.